Hello. Decided to make another video today because I'm alone. So I've made some salad with some bacon, mustard mayonnaise dressing, cucumber, and I've got a boiled egg. But I think I've undered on it. It might be a bit runny, but we'll see. So here it goes. I hope everyone's okay. So last week I went on a school trip with my daughter to a stately home. That was open to the public, and they all had to dress up, so we were all Victorians for the day. It was such a wonderful day. The girls are dressed up in like aprons and long dresses and mop hats, and the boys with caps, waistcoats. I was in the groups. I had 8. Another group had 8. And we all went off in groups with these maids, and we made this in our group, which is like clothes and an orange. Obviously it's an orange for Christmas, and they used to use these to decorate the houses at Christmas time when it snows. Oh, it was beautiful. So we made these, so we had to help the children do them. And the boys were so funny because they were like, oh, it was so hard. And the girls loved it. They were, you know. And they were all acting out that they were maids and telling them stories, and it really felt like you were actually in that era. It was really good. And we met her ladyship, and we had to go and curtsy to her. So then we had some lunch. Just had to take picnic pack lunch. And then we went out into the gardens, and there was characters in the gardens. The gamekeeper, and he was talking to the children about how he looks after the land. But there's been a few poachers, and the children were like, oh, you know, they've been stealing the deer and killing all the rabbits and things. So they gave him like a task to do to try and find these poachers. So there was this other guy that was pretending to be asleep on this bench, and they all went running over to him. And the gamekeeper told the children to ask if they'd been to, I don't know why I'm flickering, been to Mass, church on the Sunday, because these poachings had been happening during the night, Sunday morning, so they wasn't sure if they'd been at church. And if they've not been at church, where were they, basically? So they were asking this man all these questions, where he was, and then he was telling them stories about how he catches moles and all this. And we had this sack, and as he was telling them all these stories, this rabbit fell out this sack, a stuffed rabbit, and the children were like, "Oh my God." He's the poacher, we need to go and tell him. And then he was pretending to cry, saying, "Please don't tell the gamekeeper, because I have grandchildren that need to be fed with rabbit stew." And then the look on their faces was like, "Oh." So, "Please don't tell him, please don't tell him." So our kids were like, what are we going to do, what are we going to do? And this is one boy who was next to me, and he was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? He was so concerned, bless him. And then about 3 boys ran to the gamekeeper and told him. But he said that he was just going to warn him not to do it again. But it was a really fabulous day. I don't think this egg's cooked. Well, it is. It's runny, but it's nice on. I thought it was very undercooked, but it's not. Well, not for me anyway. Bit messy. But I love children, and I love their innocence. And I had to put an apron on and a hat. And I looked funny, and I said to them, "Oh, don't take a picture." And one of them went, "We don't have a camera." So funny. Thanks for my new subscribers. I think I've got 705, so I was really pleased that I got over 700 now, so thank you. It's been delicious, by the way. Well, my time is ticking. I hope you enjoyed that and my little story. And I'll hope to see you soon. Try and get a video in when I can. That's all I can do, it really, when I can. Okay, just a bit longer. Okay, so I'll see you all soon. All take care. Okay, ta-ta.